Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW. How you been? How you
You,
doing?
you know what? You would know how I was doing if you would have texted me back on
What do you mean?
Saturday when I text you when I said happy birthday,
Oh damn, I
and
didn't
they
get to
had no
that.
response.
Damn,
I had no
crazy.
response. 5:18 p.m. on Saturday. I was like, let me go hit my boy Cyrus up, man. It's his
Damn,
big
that's
day.
fucking nuts. Oh shit, the shit is still blue too. My fault.
That's crazy. You didn't even go to check it.
What
It's
is
fine
that?
though.
Yeah. Oh, around 5 o'clock, I think. Well, there's no excuse. My phone hasn't been dead for a few days, but
It's
oh
it's,
shit,
it's
my
fine. I
bad,
understand.
bruh.
I saw you on Discord. It's fine. But nah, I've been chilling. Nothing too crazy. How was your New York trip? How was your birthday trip? What you do? I saw you went to Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, I went to Final Fantasy
Concert.
Distant Worlds again. I brought a couple friends with me this time. Well, they're one of them is not local, but like some most of them are from New York, the New York area. So I went with them. It was a lot of fun. It was cool. Um, yeah, like Final Fantasy 16 is like the game came out on my birthday, so it was just like, oh man, love that. So I had to go out there and then watch it. And they played a whole bunch of new songs and stuff like that. They had a whole bunch of surprises. It was really cool. Um when I went to New York last time for school, and my teacher was just like, oh man, Carnegie Hall is like a really cool venue. Like, dude, you should like go there, blah blah blah, this and that. Or like he said we are gonna see it when we passed by it. We never got to it. Um Venue old as shit, son. Like
Yeah, no,
that venue not fly, dog. Like I don't know
it's pretty old.
who the fuck was he fooling, bro? I was like, this shit looks terrible, bro. Um,
It's one of the it's like this northeast kind of thing. I don't know how it is in Miami, but like up northeast, all the architecture is old as shit, bro. We got shit like from the Pilgrim days where I'm at. Like, like when they say New England, they ain't lying. It's like they still got building from like the 1700s up, and it's nuts. But yeah,
oh
so that
man,
doesn't shock me that Carnegie Hall is old. When did they build it?
it's old as shit.
1891. Yes, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it looks like it's supposed to. It looks like it's supposed to have renovations, but what is it? So it's an old ass building, right? And to make it look modern, because I guess they're actually doing like actual like renovations and stuff like that. The building has like a wallpaper over it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really weird. So just like imagine like a building, but like with wallpaper over it, and it has like the wallpaper has like windows and like bricks and shit like that. Like it looks like a cartoon building on the block.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, but like once you step inside, it's just like, oh, it's like really old as shit. Like, um, I want to go to one of these again, but I want I want the Abraham Lincoln booth. That's
What?
what I want. I want the Abraham Lincoln booth. Like I want the booth that Lincoln got shot at. That's the type of shit I want. I want the balcony seating. Um, yeah, I want the
That'd be cool.
balcony seating, man. That's like when I went to the first one, that was at Microsoft. I think it's called Microsoft Theater. I'm not sure. Um, it was either Microsoft Theater or the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
But I was seeing the niggas in the booth, and I was just like, nah, that look hard, bro. Like this shit look like personalized boosts and shit like that. Like this shit look fire, bro. Um, I need one of those. I need the boost seats. What's funny is, um, so it was me and two other people. Our seats were like, we're like, I guess like one deck above the balconies. Um, but the seats are like steep as shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like a steep drop. One
Like
of
a
my
wall.
friends has like
The wall
motion
between.
sickness, or like they have like a legitimate fear of heights. So they
Mm.
complained to the manager, and then they moved them to the fucking they had them sit on like this like it's like a side that just like it's flat. It's like a flat surface. And they're like sitting next to the lighting guy. I thought that shit was so fucking funny. But they were just like, oh man, I didn't think the seats were gonna be steep as like shit like that, blah blah blah. We could have got better seats, yada yada. And I was just like, I suggested the balcony seats when I first asked y'all if y'all wanted to come, and y'all said, nah, that's way too fucking much. I'm just saying, if we would have spent a couple of dollars, niggas would have been cheap. We could have had the Abraham Lincoln booths and we would have been perfectly fine. And we probably could have got a better view of everything else. But the show was
I
cool.
feel you, but nigga, they trying to spend money like that, man. Times are hard.
Yeah, niggas not trying to spend money like that, but don't complain about the seat.
That is
You feel
true.
me?
I'm with you
Because
on that. I'm with you on that.
I got this seat because of you. So yeah, no, I'm not trying to hear that shit no more.
So
Um,
besides the show, did you do anything else out there? Or you just kind of did the show and chilled out for the rest of the time?
um, I did the show. I just like hung out with my friends a lot. Like we went to brunch, and then like the day before, the day when we were supposed to go to the airport, we had breakfast, and then a couple of my other friends, I missed their wedding. Like I couldn't make it. So, they came to Miami so we could hang out. Like that was like their honeymoon or whatever. And I went to go hang out with them to like, oh man, sorry I didn't come to like make up for it and shit like that. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I hung out with them. That was really cool. And then I did the touristy thing. I went back to the the Metropolitan Museum. That shit is big as fuck. I don't know if I talked about it on like, the episode when I came from New York the last time, but like when I went my class, we spent like at least like 4 or 5 hours in there, and I still didn't get to see everything. I
Did you
went
this
back,
time?
I went back and like went over the parts that I missed, basically. So like if you were to divide the building in like three parts, like just like a whole 1/3 of the building I did not see. Um, so yeah, we went back and did that. Apparently, if you're a New Yorker, you could get in there for free. I didn't know that.
Are all
Yeah.
museums free?
No, dude.
Museums aren't free?
No. That's the
Huh.
terrible part, right? Museums should be free though, right? Yeah.
I just assumed they were all free. I haven't been to a
No.
museum in a long time.
Only nonprofits are like free because nonprofit. But like they get their money from like other places, yada yada, boring shit. But no, if you're like from New York, there's all you have to do is like show your ID, and then like there's a pay what you want system. So you could just give them niggas a penny. You'd be like, let me see your big ass museum, bitch. Um, but yeah, no, that was cool. And then yeah, drinking, had fun. Uh Shout out to Justin. He mentioned this on Black Print. I was listening to Brat the whole fucking trip. Um, you
You're a real
niggas,
bad bitch.
you
All
niggas
right.
can have your not like us, Kendrick Lamar, all that other shit. It's a
The one
Brat
at
summer,
360?
bitch.
The one at 360?
I'm on Everything's Romantic. I was listening to that song
That sounds hard.
up and down New York City, bruh.
You played that shit all the way to Miami and
And
all the way
all the way
back.
back several times. Just that song alone. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my on repeat right now. That shit is tied with Glock by Don Toliver. Like
I need to listen to that still. I haven't heard that yet. The Don Toliver.
those are the two songs of the summer. Um yeah, the album's fucking hard. I like that shit a lot.
I got a confession to make since we're talking about music.
I'm scared.
I think J. Cole's verse on Grippy is actually pretty good. When you don't take it seriously,
Oh no, yeah, it's super goofy. Like it's fun.
it's pretty funny. I think it's actually pretty funny and pretty clever. I know the beginning, I guess that's the cringy part, whatever, but I actually really enjoy that song and I listen to it quite often.
It's just a
And
little
that's
joint.
my
Nah,
that's my confession.
you won't catch me hating on that. Yeah, it's a silly little song. Like um I
Shout out to J. Cole, man.
I don't know if I want to say we need more like silly tracks, but yeah, it's a silly little song. Shit on me. Shit's whatever for real. And
Also, shout out to oh, go ahead.
no, no, no,
No, I was
no.
gonna say shout out to Anderson Paak and Knowledge for another classic. They went back to back. That No Worries album's fantastic.
I just found out that they released another project, so
It's so good.
I'll listen to it when I can. I'll
Definitely,
probably
it's
listen
definitely on.
to
It's
it tomorrow.
definitely on some more like chill shit, kind of like you driving around. I played it in the gym, and I was like, "It's cool, but this ain't really gym music. It's a lot more. It's too chill."
Too
But
calm, bro.
yeah, it was too calm. But that's like the only real time I have free time to like really just sit down and listen to music is when I'm at the gym. So
Hmm.
I was I pumping iron when I heard 360 for the first time. So
um,
niggas on the bench press.
360 and 365, like two of the best two just songs that are kind of like the exact same, but I don't know. There's a difference between one of them. I don't really know right now, but I like the album. I think the album's really fun. I think it's really cool. Um, and then I heard the deluxe. I think we need to stop having deluxe albums. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, the deluxe joints, the last like deluxe that like really mattered was and I felt like they actually put thought and time into was when Tyler did it. Cause for one, it wasn't a week later, it was like 6 months later. And two,
Mhm.
there he put out like he had like 8 songs to him, and they were all like fantastic songs. So I'll be honest,
The
I'm
estates.
thinking the
I'm. I know there's like one song on the estate sale that I didn't really like. But yeah, no, I that one does feel like a deluxe, not the week later type shit.
yeah, I hate that week later shit.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan either.
Yeah, we
Um,
need to stop that. But I get it. I get the it's a numbers game. They gotta compete with Taylor. I heard Taylor doing some real nasty shit now. What she put out some kind of like director's cut album or some shit like that.
yeah,
Something nasty.
yeah, the director's cut shit is kind of that's nasty business, but
It's
hey man,
nasty.
that
Come
that
on,
that
Taylor. Let somebody else have some fun. Like let's get Tinashe up on the charts. You know what I mean?
shit,
Tinashe,
she better be on the
let's get
charts. Shit,
nasty girl up.
it better be on the fucking charts. The amount of times I hear that shit.
You know what I mean? She saw Sabrina Carpenter sneaking up, said, "Nope,
um,
not on my watch."
I don't know what Miss Carpenter is about, but I seen they look. I'm not really rocking with it, so
I like
um,
that Espresso song. I do. I'm fucking with it. It's a good
I
song.
have. Mm-mm. I don't know how I really feel about her just yet, but Charlie, I'm a fan. I'm what is it? They got a concert here and I think October. I think I might go.
You know what's crazy about Charlie XCX too? Like, I know she's not really a mainstream artist, but she got like a catalog, low key, like a mainstream artist. Like when you
Yeah.
really think about it,
Yeah,
like she got hits
she has way more songs than I was
than you
aware
think.
of.
You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, that was her.
Yeah, right. Like
It's a lot of those.
I heard this song on the radio a lot and I was just like, "Oh, bit that you."
That's how
I
I was
was
when I found out when like David Bowie died. Like I didn't realize I knew that many David Bowie songs. So like when he died, they were playing them. I was like, damn, that David Bowie too. That
oh
nigga had
shit.
hits.
Oh, hmm, I need to figure that out.
You'd be shocked to see how many David Bowie songs you know.
Yeah. I know Man That Sold the World, but that's because I played fucking Metal Gear Solid. But
I've
yeah, no,
never
I
honestly played it.
Phil Collins is my my white artist of choice. Fuck yeah.
That's
Love
Phil
that nigga, man.
Collins.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Phil
Phil Collins,
Collins.
man. Yeah, no, New York shit was cool. Um, not to like do a fucking like generic banter, but dog, it's been hot as fuck, son.
Man, who you telling? I'm
Dog,
out here. It's a struggle. This has
it
not
was
been
hot as
fun.
shit, bro. It was hot as fuck. Like, mm, I live in Miami. I went up there to, escape the heat. You feel me?
You made it the wrong time.
Yeah. Also, I knew it was gonna be a heat wave prior. I knew that already, but I was very upset about it. Because I was just like, dog, it's too fucking hot, bro.
It's too hot. It's super humid outside. It's like you can barely breathe.
Yeah. And
It's
New
not
York is
ideal.
crazy. Cause like it's already hot, right? Like, you're already sweating or whatever. Soon as you step into that station, bruh, just
Ugh.
another gust of heat.
Ugh. I know,
So
nasty.
nasty.
It's like insulated and like I don't know, contaminated with whatever kind of New York City germs are in the air.
Yeah. Like every time I stepped into a station, it never felt good. Like I hated I hated that so fucking much. Um, but
Nigga
no,
said
New
it was
York was
that
cool.
that do the right thing heat. The heat they had not do the right thing. That's how hot it was in New York City.
Yeah, it was definitely bad like that. Like it was not
The orange filter heat. You feel me? Breaking Bad.
the orange the
Mexico heat.
Mexico. Yeah, no, it was for real that. Like it was fucking terrible. I hated it. But yeah, that's the debrief of my New York trip. That's pretty much it. Nothing really went down. If you want to know more in depth about the Final Fantasy shit, let me know. But like I don't feel like talking about that. Like that's just for the real nerds, you feel me? I'll let y'all know what songs they played and shit like that.
They do the
Um
Bow Wow Wow song.
Dog, if I
That's
if
the only
they
song I know.
did, I would have jumped off the fucking balcony.
Nigga did a stage dive.
I love that song. No, they're gonna play songs from Rebirth, the latest version. They're gonna start playing songs from that when this tour is over.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I already got emails being like, "Hey, we're coming back to Carnegie Hall and we're gonna play Final Fantasy, Rebirth tracks." I'm like, all right, that's cool. Um, I don't think I'm gonna go again, or like, I don't think I'm gonna go to the New York show again. Um, yeah, no, they played a lot of stuff from 14 after intermission. They played a lot from 16, and then I didn't know. I forgot that it was the 30th anniversary for Final Fantasy 6. God damn. Um, they played one of my favorite tracks from that. I was very upset that they didn't play it for the LA show, but they played it here, and I was very happy. I was very excited. I could have left the venue after that.
Love that
Cap,
feeling.
cap. I would have been so mad
I
if I left.
did.
But all right. Anything you would like to discuss before we go into wrestling news?
I do. I had a really awkward situation today at Jersey Mike's. Let me tell you. First of all, got out the gym. I had no food at the crowd. Like, I'm just gonna order something from Jersey Mike's. I'm gonna get the chicken Philly. It's only like 600 calories. I can rock with that. I had a really good workout and I did a lot of cardio. So that's cool. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered
Bliss.
on I order on the app while I'm on the treadmill already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, knock this like 20 minutes out on the treadmill and then go get the food. So I go there, busy. Oh, that's fine. Because I already pre-ordered it. So I figured it shouldn't take too long. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
in there, sitting there for mad long. I asked him, like, yo, I ordered chicken Philly. Like, oh yeah, we're working on it right now. I said, okay.
Them
Another
niggas is
like
not
20
working
minutes
on
goes
it.
by. I'm sitting there for 40 minutes. I'm like, bro, I get up again. I'm like, yo, mind you, I ordered it 20 minutes prior to that when I was on the treadmill. So it's
Mm-hmm.
been it's been an hour at this point. So I stand up there. I'm like, yo, where's that? But he's like, what's your order again? And I'm like, the chicken Philly. Nigga, that sandwich been sitting on the counter for like 30 minutes, dog. It had me sitting there waiting for,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I was so heated. But that wasn't even the worst part of the. So right, I'm standing there, and a little girl, a little white girl, she had to be like maybe like 4 or 5 years old, maybe even younger. I was like 3, 4, right? She like said
Mm.
hi. She like looked at me and said hi. I'm like hi, and she like just came on and just like gave me a hug. Like she like wrapped around my leg, and I'm like, yo, whose
Friendly
kid
little
is this?
kid. That's all.
I it's I'm like someone help me. I don't know who this little girl is. I'm like I don't need no kind of like kidnapping allegations, nothing like that. I'm like get
You
this
know,
girl away from me.
it wouldn't have been that serious.
I don't. You don't know that, bro. Did I ever tell you about the time in 2020 when someone thought I kidnapped my own daughter? They called
you
the police
know,
on me.
you know, Quan. I think that's more racism than
I,
what
but
the
that's
other
what
thing
I'm.
that you're thinking of. Yeah,
That's the
no,
optics I'm talking about. A little white girl popped up on my
no,
propped up
like
on my leg like that.
no,
Had me
like the situation
scared.
that you're thinking about right now. You think you're gonna look like Drake, but like what happened over there is that no, that was racism. Like that was a microaggression.
That was not microaggression. That was a macroaggression. That was a
Oh
big
yeah, no,
aggression.
yeah, yeah, big aggression.
Nothing
um,
micro about that aggression.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, that was a microaggression, bro. You be alright though.
Either way, I didn't need that doctor's disrespect allegation on me. I need none of that.
Yeah, we gonna stone
Whoever you
that
want
nigga
to
to
point out,
we gonna stone that nigga to death, son.
man, way to blow it.
Yeah.
Way to blow it. Stop. You know what I mean? Stop messaging these children. That's all you got. It's not that hard.
There's just
That goes
something
for
about
that
that's
goes
the
for
side about these streamers, bro. Nah, this goes for
wrestlers,
everybody.
streamers. How about the wrestlers, streamers, entertainers? Stop doing that. Cut it
Every
out.
every fucking body. Stop doing that, bro.
Cut the
You
malarkey.
what is it? Take it easy on the little ones, bro. Stop doing that shit. That shit's fucking insane. But yeah,
Not
no.
that
All
it'd be
right.
better, but especially if you sit there married with kids.
Yeah,
Don't. What? Do you,
no.
it's not only are you being a creep, you're also being unfaithful, which you were already unfaithful before
Yes.
the same year. Then they go, wow, you wild out that year. You're bugging.
Yeah, we gotta stone that nigga to death, son.
Nigga bugging.
um all right, let's get into wrestling.
Let's talk about wrestling.
um so I did not watch Dynamite last week. I don't know what the episode was. I don't know what happened, but they got 500, 2,000, 502,000 people that watched the show. And I saw a lot of people being like, man, you just know that Kendrick, man. You just never know. And I was just like, nah, that wasn't a Kendrick thing, big dog. That
I
is
I
your show is ass type shit, dog.
it's crazy. I don't even actually I don't really remember anything that happened. That's another discussion I want to have about Dynamite in a second. But I do think Kendrick played a factor, not a huge factor, nothing that's like altering the fucking like record
Mm-hmm.
low TV rating. But I do think I could even me and Meals at one point, like we were watching the show, we were like basically I had the Kendrick concert on the second screen. I would add I'll be honest, about half of that show I spent watching Kendrick. We literally paused the fucking
Yeah, I heard
recording of
that.
the
That was fucking
podcast.
nuts. I was actually, sometimes I want to do that when I watch Dynamite, Sometimes I just don't want to watch Dynamite. I want to watch something else, But must be nice to just turn it the fuck off.
Well, no, we watched the whole thing. I'm just saying when it went to commercial, I switched over to Twitch and watched the concert. But I do think the holiday probably had more to do with it. Not so much like black people decide not to watch it. I just think like holidays in general, people are just outside
Mm-hmm.
and like people have day like Juneteenth different now. Like it's a federal holiday. It's like people have the day off. They can be outside doing whatever the fuck instead
Mm-hmm.
of watching Dynamite, heatless Dynamite, which fuck, I'm gonna get into it now because it all comes together in the end anyway. But like, I think back to when whoever posted in Discord the it might have been me who posted like the Chris Jericho. I'm sorry, the CM Punk uh Samoa Joe feud, whatever feud it was, but that
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Kingston, it was CM Punk Eddie
Yeah, yeah.
Kingston, and they were showing clips from like 2021 or 20 whenever the hell Punk was around. And then
Yeah.
like I'm watching like clips from like 2019 Dynamite and like 2020 pre-pandemic Dynamite, and just like this show is lifeless now. It's like it's genuinely like it's just it's boring. There's nothing like there's no. I think Meals brings it up pretty often when he's just like the appeal of live TV is that anything can happen. And when I watch Dynamite, I know nothing like is gonna happen. We're gonna get quote unquote good matches. That's a given. We know that. And that's pretty much it. Like, and then like you compared like to what we saw on SmackDown this week or Raw this week, where like shit happened. The shit we weren't expecting, surprises, hot crowds. Like Dynamite doesn't have that anymore. And it makes the show a lot harder to watch, like to even like focus for 2 hours. And I think honestly, I think that's probably the main reason why the TV ratings are going down. Do I think they'll do 500 this week? No, it'll probably
No.
go up. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like it's not like week to week. Sure, like the numbers can go up and down, but if you're looking at just a full on trend, it's going down. And like the quality of the show is just not is missing that spark. They need something. I don't know what new writers, Do something. Something has to change for the show, or it's only going to get worse.
They need to go under.
I'm not going to say that, but you know what I mean? Like,
I will. The show needs to go under. Like, you can't fix this. You can't. This is not something that you could fix. This is not something that you could hope that it gets better. I am past that point where I think this show is going to get better. It's not. And I think that a lot of people need to come to terms with this. And I think a lot of people need to be more vocal about the show not improving.
I think people are being coming to terms with this. You know, I know that because they ain't going to the fucking shows no more, bro.
But
They
you
have
but
Chicago.
but you know what it is the fact that they're not looking at like what's going on inside the stadium. Like they care about what's going on, like what people are saying on Twitter. And I think that's like the actual crazy part.
I think Warner cares.
If they cared, they would not be on TV.
They might not be. As far as we know, they still don't have a new deal yet,
Hey man,
and time running out. So now at this point, gonna be who folds.
I'm gonna be popping big bottles.
I'm
That's
gonna
all I
watch it
know.
on fucking on I wonder where they even go. Fox Sports One or some shit.
What is there? You say
UPN.
UPN? That'd be
CW.
crazy.
No, I was about to make a CW joke, but NXT going to CW.
Yeah, big dog's going there. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck y'all niggas going. Um, yeah, no, man. It's just these shows aren't exciting, and I've been saying this shit for a while.
Even the concept of Forbidden Door itself is no longer exciting anymore.
Forbidden Door is the worst time of year for AEW because you seriously get a whole bunch of niggas that you've seen them.
We've seen exactly,
There's
including guys
no
that are there multiple.
surprises. Yeah, and there's no surprises. These matches aren't interesting. And I think this go home show was just flat out awful. I hope the ratings go back down again so they can see that this shit is not working. Shit feels bad, man. I would not wish the show on my worst enemy.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do. I'll say that much. But yeah, do better, Tony Khan.
The
That's all I
scary
got.
thing is, Quan, is that I generally think that they don't think that like that work needs to be done. Like I legitimately think that they think everything is okay.
I don't think Tony Khan is that blind to think that 2 years ago in Chicago he could do 10K, and now he might get 4,000 in Chicago, his biggest market. Last year's all in event, 70 to 80,000, depending on who you ask, attendance. This
Depending who
year,
you ask, is
yeah,
hilarious.
this year the cap is like 50,000, and they may hit that, but that's it. But I don't see them going anywhere near the 70 they did last year. And that's UK fans; they'll buy tickets for anything.
Yeah, they don't really get much.
You know what I mean? So, like, I mean, if that don't concern you, along with the um,
The
dwindling
dwindling
ratings
everything.
number, you know what I mean? All the any kind of like measurable statistic you can for the show. Like, I mean, come on, you have to. If I see it, I know they see it. I'm just a nigga on Twitter.
I'm just confused because I know these niggas think they shit don't stink, bruh.
We're the best wrestle.
I hate for the sickos tagline. I really do.
That shit pissed me off.
I like that shit
It
doesn't.
genuinely makes me angry. I hate for the sicko. Who started that bullshit? I'm blaming Neo Garcia. I think Garcia started that shit. They
Yeah,
really booking for the sicko. They really are booking for the sickos.
this shit sucks, yeah.
And I thought I was a sicko, but clearly not.
You're more level headed than I thought, bro. Um, yeah, no, bro. The further sickles thing is like whatever for real, but like yeah, man, I really don't know what you do with this fucking show, yeah. um, yeah, we're not even talking about Dynamite yet, but what I will say is I think that AEW relies on Big Bang Theory more than they like to believe, but I think we
Bro.
we knew that. Um,
I didn't know that. I realized the lead in. I didn't realize the lead in was affecting the average number that much. I didn't. I
nah,
don't really pay attention to the ratings like
that's just
like that
something
heavy.
that shit's something
But like,
fierce for these niggas.
bro, Black Panther coming on before the show killed that average, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Just
I just think it's funny. No, continue.
any new listener, we're not a ratings podcast, but I feel like we need to bring it up because this is record low. They've never had one this low. Not that wasn't preempted.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far their lowest rating for Dynamite. So put that out there. That's the reason we're talking about it. But yeah, I mean, in a more just like grander scale, just AEW has problems right now, and people don't want to talk about it for some reason, but it's there right in front of your face.
AEW has a problem. Do 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 do. But yeah, yeah, no, man, there's something wrong with that show. And you you really
You
just
know
have
who
to
could
hope shit changes, man.
save it?
Caleb Braxton.
Not the Kayla Braxton. No, McMahon, Shane McMahon. So
AEW being interested in Shane McMahon is so disgusting. Like,
I don't even know if they're interested. The way it doesn't seem like I don't know who started. You know what I'm starting to think? It might be more of a possibility than we think. I think there's a reason why that story broke out. I genuinely think he might make an appearance. For anybody who doesn't know, last couple weeks there's been rumors swirling around that Shane McMahon may be interested in showing up at AEW. I didn't really speak on it or brought it up on like the docket for the podcast or anything because I thought that's a bunch of cap. But I guess the story goes, Shane and Tony Khan had mutual friends, and Shane was around one of the mutual friends and said, "Wouldn't it be crazy if I showed up on AEW or some shit like that?"
is that
And
seriously
that's
the
kind of
conversation?
yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Tony Khan has been asked about it. He said he'd never met Shane before, but he'd be happy to have him on the show if he wanted to be there. Um, I'm not saying if there was like a percentage of possibility of this happening, I'd say like 55%.
It's more likely
Like
than we think, and that's bad.
if he yeah, if he showed up at Forbidden Door, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm like, okay, they got
You would
us.
understand.
It'd be surprising. I would actually, you know what? I'd commend them for giving us a nice surprise, having Shane McMahon come out there. I don't know what Shane McMahon would do in AEW. It's not like he's ever like worked creative or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Shit, he will be
what would he
giving
do?
Osprey the match of his life.
You know what's crazy though? If this was like 2002,
He definitely would have.
that shit would have been crazy. That shit would have been hard.
Mm-mm-mm.
That shit would have been crazy.
You're a sicko, man.
I have been adamant. I think Shane McMahon had more, as far as like wrestling matches go, he's had more hits than misses.
I will agree with that. Yeah.
Like if you really go through all the matches he's had, most of them hit.
I won't
He
disagree.
gave, you know what I mean? Like, think
I
about
love
it.
I love the angle. Well, shit, he's even had like good matches this decade. which I think is
bro,
really crazy.
a match people don't talk about: Roman and Undertaker versus Drew and
No,
Shane
no,
was so
people talk about
fucking
that
hard.
match because that's the match I'm talking about.
Uh, that match was so fucking hard.
Yeah, no. Shane damn near really Shane really Shane willing
He
to
died
die
for this
for it.
shit. He willing to die for this. He's been doing it for 20 plus years.
And I think AEW has enough people that are willing to die for it. So they need to like not bring
But
him
it's
along.
not Shane though. It's different with a Shane.
Hey man. Shane and
Also,
Darby the same nigga when it comes to this shit.
nah, because Shane actually looks like he can beat you up for real. Like that's a big dude.
You don't think Darby could really fight, bro?
Ah, whoop
Hell
Darby
no.
Allin's ass.
Yeah, no.
She would try to fight me.
I think that I don't know. I think that Shane McMahon would be a terrible addition to the AEW roster.
I won't say terrible. It'd be interesting. I'd like to see what he would do.
It would be fun, jokey, haha, but like, no, you don't really want to see that, bro. Trust me.
You don't want to see Shane McMahon versus Tomohiro Ishii for the sickos. That's a match for the sickos. 250 plus men, 50 plus year old men throwing forearms. Shane's would be bad.
I'll kill you and me. I don't want to see that, bro. I really
I say
don't.
do it. Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen at this point? The show's already, you know what I mean? It'll bring some light to the show
The show's
for
already for
sure.
the sickos, so let's keep it going.
If you hear "Here Comes the Money," the naughty by nature, come on, then what?
The Naughty by Nature. Is that what the song's called? Or that's the
No,
people that play?
that's yeah, naughty by you know naughty by nature.
Oh, no. I didn't know that.
You're not familiar with OPP?
You know me?
Yeah,
Oh, they sing that song? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know
yeah,
that.
naughty by nature. Shout out to Tretch, underrated. I think one of the more underrated rappers ever. Well, shout out to New Jersey, but yeah, that's
I
it.
don't think I'll shout out New Jersey.
Whoa, hey, shout out Jersey,
Nah.
shout out Jersey, man. Shout out to South Jersey. My grandma out there. You know what I mean?
Okay, then respect the
Man,
Quan
yeah,
Granny.
my grandma down in South Jersey, where I grew up at. Every summer I was out there. You know what I mean?
Sounds terrible, but okay, man.
Ah, man. That's where I come from. My parents met over there at the Trump casino. Shout out Donald Trump. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here.
All
Think
right, well
about
that
it.
does it.
Think
That does it
about
for
it.
this. That does it for our episode.
If you think about it, you know what I mean? He's kind of responsible for my life
Quan turned into
in more
sexy
ways than
red.
one. You know what I mean?
Nah, I
Amber
saw.
Rose
Oh,
too.
yeah, no, I saw the Amber Rose shit. That shit legitimately made me mad, bro.
That's how you know a nigga broke. Once they start doing the Trump grift,
Yeah, I was like, come on, son. I thought we was freeing the hoes, bro. What the hell going on, man?
even Logan Paul doing the Trump grift. Everybody's doing the Trump grift. That's the new
I'm not. I'm
engagement.
not. I'm not surprised by Logan Paul doing it.
No, that's every once in a while Logan Paul has to remind you who he is.
Yeah, he has to remind you that he's a fucking idiot. So I'm not surprised by that one at all.
Yeah, that was I was like, okay. When I saw the video of him with the WWE United States Championship with Trump, I said, oh no. I said, oh no, that's not good. I'm
Yeah,
surprised they let him do that. I know, like,
I'm
I
sure.
get it. I know who owns the company, but like they usually, I mean, for the most part, in the last, I'd say, 8 years,
It
they've
hasn't
been
gotten political or any
yeah,
shit
it
like
has
that.
not been very political on the shows in
Well,
a while.
depending how you feel about Saudi Arabia, but
Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah, that shit was stupid. But I think we spoke about it at the time. Um,
did we?
yeah. Actually, no.
I
Logan
don't think
Paul's
we
main
did.
roster. I don't really give a
I
shit.
don't think we talked about that.
Yeah, I think that was like a group chat thing. We just spoke about it. It was just like, yeah, dude's an idiot. Like we got to remember that he's part of the dumbass brothers, bro. So kind of just is what it is.
I never
Um,
followed their content previous to that. I didn't know much about them besides the Japan incident.
yeah, that's literally it. That's all I know.
That's all I knew.
Yeah, I
I
just know these dudes are two idiots. It
Yeah,
turns
the
out one of
bigger.
them is just really fucking talented, really fucking athletic too. Like it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they're insanely athletic. Him and his brother ain't no slouch either. I think his boxing matches are fixed, but it's fine.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go fix, just be a wrestler, bro. Like it's more forgiving on the fake front. But all right, let's talk about Forbidden Door, and then we'll weave in stuff that happens on the show, um, onto the card. Fair.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, all right, all right. Let's start at the bottom.
So
We got the Elite, and Okada, the Young Bucks and Okada, um, versus Scissor Ace, the Acclaim with Tanahashi.
I thought Scissor Ace is pretty funny. Scissor Ace did make me laugh. However, I'm okay with honestly I actually am okay with this one because there has been a story. The Acclaim the Young Bucks been going at it for like a month now. So I'm not
No, this isn't random by any means.
yeah,
Like that's fair.
not random.
But the feud just is just like, the Elite is terrible and they're like kind of like dragging shit down. But like
Young
that
Bucks,
is
yeah.
what it is. Like this is not the Acclaim's fault. Um, because I couldn't predict their like downward spiral either, but it is what it is. Them niggas fell off crazy.
And I assume Tanahashi would be on this show somehow. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's part of.
that's the way to get him in, and he's old as shit. So if he's in a tag match, that's fine. Because I mean, like last year, who did he wrestle last year? Was it
I think it
Moxley
was.
or Osprey? Who the hell was it
I
last
think it
year?
was MJF.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't no spring chicken out there. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. On that match. Yeah, I just don't care. So, and
I
a
do
lot,
think.
I've been seeing a
Okay.
lot of the Acclaim, like on, like they've been on Rampage a lot and shit like that. Well, they've been on Dynamite like sporadically,
They
but
beat the Bucks last week.
well, I didn't watch last week.
I'm just letting you know they beat the Bucks last
Okay,
week. That's what I'm saying. I'm
uh,
not yelling at you. I know you didn't watch the show. I'm just saying
I was just having some peace of mind.
they did beat the Bucks last week, which makes me think they're losing on
Oh,
Sunday because
absolutely.
the Bucks getting a pin back for sure.
Yeah, they don't play that shit. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, Moving on to the next match, we got the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keith. Brian Keith is hurt.
No, it's a
Work.
work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is really this was really funny.
It's a work. It's a work just so they could boot him for fucking Suzuki to join the match. That's funny.
this this is funny because even the way this match came to be. So on Collision, as you know, Learning Tree and Private Party have been kind of doing whatever they've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So on the Collision, they decided to have a 20-minute Big Bill and Chris Jericho versus Private Party match. Well, why? I don't know. But it was long and it was boring. And then after the match, for no real reason, Samoa Joe. Well, they start jumping Private Party after the match. Then Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata come out, and Joe's like, "Yo, we don't like you niggas. We're gonna have a match at at Forbidden Door." That's literally how it started. That's how the match got set up.
Yeah, that's AEW type shit if I ever heard it. So
Just came out, said, "I don't like you. We're fighting." But all right. So Private Party's out of it. They lost the match, and
them niggas will
but
never get far.
but they went 20 minutes, so they got the rub. I guess I don't know.
That was the Jericho rub.
I guess so.
I feel bad for them niggas, man. I don't, but game is game. Um, well, that's happening, and then they're adding Suzuki to the match. That is a big surprise, but Suzuki is like there every 3 months, so it didn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it's definitely a diminishing surprise at this point. Ishii and Suzuki, neither of them really got the pops they used to get when they got announced tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I just got this is more indicative of kind of the state of New Japan, where they have nobody else to send overseas for these shows except for the same
Same old
four
niggas
old
that
niggas
we've
we
been.
see every single year.
Hey man,
Tanahashi, Ishii.
I've been saying it since 2017. That roster is not growing, and that's why that shit's boring.
It's not growing at all. Their system of how they bring up young lions, it's not working. It takes too long. They want them to
Yeah,
come out and be like perfect, and I don't think you should do that. I think I mean I don't want them to be exactly like NXT, but sometimes you gotta just throw niggas out there and just do it. You can't have them fucking
I don't know how they get it down now, but them niggas was in black trunks every fucking
yeah.
day, bruh.
Yeah, before the
Um,
show, they scrubbing the fucking dojo with a toothbrush. Nigga, get them out in front of fucking crowds wrestling. The fuck are y'all doing?
niggas said, "Fuck that dojo, bro. Get these niggas working."
Get
Um,
to work. Give them a
yeah,
gimmick. Let's
no,
go.
the last like when I remember when I was like watching New Japan a lot, and then they had that Young Lion Cup, and that big ass nigga with fucking steroids, won the shit, and then they were just like, oh well, he's on steroids, or like he got like hurt really bad, and then it was just like flushed down the drain, career-ending injury, it's over. And I was like, well, that dude is pretty fucking useless. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this program? This shit don't work. But that's all I have to say about New
It's
Japan.
been like a decade. And the only like success story they've had is like what was that nigga Gabe Kidd and fucking Shota Aminu, whatever say his name.
Shota Minu, I think I'm
Yeah, Minu. That's the only name that I ever see. I don't even know Gabe Kidd did graduate. I believe he is, right?
I don't fucking know. All I know he's on Strong.
He like black women or Asian women. Something. He got some weird fetish shit. I don't know what it was. But Gabe Kidd,
Yeah.
where's he from?
Oh, UK, I think. Yeah, UK. I remember him in
Like,
WCPW.
okay, yeah,
I
he was a young lion. Okay, so yeah, okay.
sorry, I'm starting to sneeze a lot. I used to like Gabe Kidd a lot back then. And then just to see him now, and he's just, you know, oop, he's just cussing machine now. So like
Isn't that
I'm
every New Japan
uninterested.
wrestler?
Yeah, that's every fucking gaijin in New
That's
Japan.
every guy in New Japan.
Yeah, you're just cusser the wrestler. Like that's just boring to me, bro. New Japan's boring. I hate him.
Yeah, New Japan is also it might be in a worse spot than AEW at this point.
Oh
I don't
no,
know what
absolutely.
I don't know what their attendance is looking like, but as far as like outlook of their product and kind of like their roster, I would pick AEW's over New Japan's at any time.
Yeah, no, they're absolutely in a bad way, especially with the end being down.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like I think that shit is like actively like fucking shit up. So like they're losing a lot of, top talent like Osprey and shit like that because they really just
Niggas
can't afford
broke.
to pay them niggas. Yeah, them niggas broke.
Niggas broke.
Sad case. Not my problem. Fuck 'em.
Not my
Um
problem.
Brian Danielson versus Shingo Takagi. This is gonna be for the Owen Hart Cup.
First round.
BCC, yeah, the first round, BCC and LIJ. Um, was it? It was Hiromu, Shingo, and
And
Titan
Titan.
or Titan. Yeah, that match was whatever. It ended in a DQ. Um, you said that this is the first Moxley loss this year, but like, did they say that like they were disqualified?
No, but I'm assuming if the referee saw Moxley hit that man with a chair right in the back, right in front of his face, so I would assume that they got disqualified. That would not a no contest. That's a
Oh,
straight up
okay.
disqualification.
Just asking. Um,
Yeah, I believe he is. Let me look at his record real quick. He is. Where the hell is he? John Moxley. There you are. You are 15-1-1.
huh. That nigga should not be winning that much, but it is what it is.
Moxley did
Um,
not lose, bro. If I added up all the win losses in the last couple of years, it's probably he maybe has 15 losses.
stick you. Like there's
So yeah, they're gonna have a first round match
yeah.
pay per
Um
view. I guess I don't know why you put that on Dynamite or Collision or something.
it would make sense on the Dynamite, wouldn't it?
Yeah, make your. You know what I mean, give your a show a main event with some stakes to it. Some people look forward to. Now it's probably just gonna open the pay per view. You know what I mean?
It might just be in the middle of that shit, but whatever.
Or even worse, yeah, it's in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna talk about the first 15 minutes of the show before we talk about this pay-per-view match. MJF comes out. He's getting that Big Bang Theory lead in so he could brag about it on Twitter later. Then Daniel Garcia comes out. Then for the next, I would say like 8 minutes, it's Daniel Garcia meat riding the fuck out of MJF. And it very much seems like he re-signed, like for sure. Which I'm just like, whatever. I didn't really think he was gonna go anywhere else.
I don't know. Let's not be too hasty. I don't know.
You felt a shift, you felt a change, you felt like this something was really gonna happen.
I don't think he's signed yet. I think this is a very
This is the courting.
this is the Hail Mary. This is the half court shot attempt to see if we can keep him around.
Mm, this is a nasty
That's my
half court thing.
guess. I'm just I have no like real information like besides that, but I feel
Okay.
like this is kind of like their Hail Mary. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we'll give you a title if you stick around. You know what I mean? You haven't had one of those yet.
Yeah.
Eh? Eh? That shiny
Um
international championship could be yours.
so what is it? Daniel Garcia's talking to MJF and whatnot. And then MJF is just like, you know what? For all your hard work, even though I beat your ass like way back um, when you were just just a lackey or whatever.
You're just a wee lad. What the hell's that? What the
Yeah,
hell's that?
when you were just a fucking nerd. Um, I like let's have a match at Wembley. And before Daniel Garcia accepts, Will Ospreay comes out and then starts pull Ryan Daniel Garcia. And I'm just like, honestly, I think Daniel Garcia is a very talented person. I really do. But I do not know what has happened these past couple like weeks or months that made everybody go, "Oh no, you're absolutely like the future of AEW."
He is on a win streak. I will say that much. I think
Is
he's
that
like,
it? Just being on a win streak is like what makes you the future of AEW?
I don't know. I'm saying that's probably the reason he's getting the attention. He is on a hot streak as far as like wins go, but I don't know where this is coming from. It does feel like really sharp and kind of out of nowhere for Dan Garcia, which makes me think, going back to my theory, like this is a Hail Mary attempt to kind of keep him happy,
Mm-hmm.
put him with the big guys, the top, top names on your show, and see how it goes. But yeah, in the process, Will Ospreay little broed MGF pretty hard, saying, "Look,
Mm-hmm.
with that bullshit ass Wembley match, you can get a fucking title match for both my titles. I'm gonna win."
Which was crazy, just being like, "Yeah, I'm winning both of them, so you can fuck with me." Um, Daniel Garcia is just like, "Yeah, no, like a title match sounds very much
that
ideal. Like it sounds
sounds
great."
better.
Yeah, and then MGF gets upset, or like Daniel Garcia is all right about your offer at like Wembley. And MJ was like, nah, retract that. My thing is that MJF, all you are just offering a Wembley match. So, nigga, this is a title match. Like I could be walking into Wembley as a champion here. Like
Yeah,
why did MJF think his offer was like so lucrative? Like a
because it's
title match versus a pay-per-view match.
the MJF rub. He gets the highest quarters.
He think he Jericho.
Mm, that's the
You
real
see what
learning tree right
happens?
there.
You see what happens here?
The
Live
real
live
learning tree.
live, live long enough to see your ass turn into Chris Jericho. Sad case, what? Um, but it is what it is on that. And then MJF kind of just glosses over his match at Forbidden Door. He's just like, I'm gonna be wrestling some nerd. And then I was just
I
like,
mean that there is no build. They were just like you're wrestling Hechicero.
there is no build, but guess what, Quan? Guess what we're doing? Guess what we're having TV time for? We use this time to build things.
Who you telling? Look, I'm just saying, ain't much for MJF to talk about Hechicero because they had nothing. There's like no, I don't think they even touch each other yet.
Like the nigga didn't even try to like put over the match. He was just like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna deal with this loser, and then we're going to do some other match some fucking way." I forget what he said. But I'm just like, these niggas not trying for real.
Hechicero wasn't even there.
I
You
think
know what
it's
I
more.
mean?
I
He
think this
wasn't
is
even
more.
there.
I think this is more of an AEW problem than like an MJF promo problem.
Oh no. I'm totally blaming the booking of this. It was just thrown together. It's thrown together just to get MJF on the card because it's his hometown. It's a shame too because I like Hechicero. I think he's really good, and
These niggas don't even try for real. Like that shit's
he's
crazy.
put him in this throwaway match where he's gonna job out probably 12 minutes to MJF, and then what?
And then MJF is just like, "Hey man, nobody could beat me. None of these fucking losers that come from different promotions could beat me." Yada yada. You know how you get down.
Might get a little racial.
Yeah. He might say like adios or some shit.
I think it says adios. I swear to God.
You know it's coming. You know he gonna say adios or some
Nigga
shit
say
like
adios
that.
muchacho
Yep. That's
or
exactly what's going. That's
bro chacho.
yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna go down. But we're gonna move on. John Moxley versus Tetsuya Naito. I never liked any of the matches that they had together in New Japan, so I'm not looking forward to this. Um, we're gonna move on because we already
Another
talked
match
about the BCC.
with no build, and I mean if there is build, it wasn't on AEW TV. So
The builds is on a product you don't watch. Barely. um Excuse me. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. I feel like this match is happening again. Am I bugging?
I'm sure they wrestled before.
Like I feel like this match has happened before. Um
I'm sure it has.
the match, I man, Kyle O'Reilly. That promo that he had with Mark Briscoe, like before this shit. Break up this group.
Just got together
Break them
like
up,
2 weeks.
bro. Dog, these niggas are fucking dorks, bruh.
I like Mark Briscoe. I fuck with him. He's cool.
When he go into the rambling promo shit where he just starts saying shit, I don't care if that's like old school Briscoe shit or whatever. Stop that shit, bro. Like it was like whatever the first time, but it seems like this is like gonna be the gimmick where he just like gets on the promo and just starts fucking rambling. That's not a good gimmick to have, man.
It don't make Kyle O'Reilly look any cooler because he just standing there with like a goof.
Yeah, he just starts making silly, dumb faces and shit. It seems that's all he's fucking good for nowadays. Yeah, nah, I don't like those promos. And the match that he had with Zack Sabre Jr. was like whatever. Um, Ishii comes out. Like, there's so many moving pieces during this part of the show where um you have Zack Sabre Jr.'s crew, you got the Undisputed Kingdom, and then you got Ishii coming out, and eh, I'm over Ishii.
Oh, trust me, Ishii. If I'm not checking for an Ishii forearm festival in 2024. I can't do it, bro. Enough. I don't need that no more, man. And Ishii one of my all time favorites. I love Ishii, but he's done, man. He don't have it. I mean, like people still fucking with the forearm fest. I can't do it no more. It bores me.
Yeah, that shit boring, dog.
Forearms, chops, no cells, headbutts. I can't do it no more.
You sound you sound
I know,
exhausted.
I know what the Ishii match is gonna be like before it even starts. You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, he is he's starting to get into Young Bucks territory.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm good on it.
I'm good too. Side note, what the fuck's up with Taz, man? What's with the hater shit?
Niggas is stealing his gimmick, bro.
Where Black and Oranges that's him?
That's
That's his
him.
gimmick?
That's his gimmick. Come on now, he ain't new to this. He's been doing this. He's been on this bullshit for a long time.
That's just so fucking lame, bruh.
Don't wear his colors, bro. You know what I mean? You don't see niggas running around wearing the yellow and red. You know why? That's somebody else's colors.
Because that's affiliated with a racist.
I'm just saying, even before the racism came out, niggas wasn't wearing red and yellow. That's his color. Taz's color is black and orange. You know what it is.
If I'm Zack Sabre Jr., I'm telling that nigga suck my dick. I'll wear whatever the fuck I want.
I'll chop block that nigga personally if I was him. Then we'll chop block. He won't get up.
Yeah, so stop being on that lame shit, man. Cut that shit the fuck out. That shit corny as fuck. Like, if you're gonna be like the heel commentator that's not on the side of the shit, actually find something legitimate to talk about. Like, this shit's really fucking corny.
I don't think he's a heel commentator. I think that genuinely pisses him off. I don't think it's a joke. I think he gets shoot angry when he sees niggas wearing orange and black.
Shoot the nigga there. And then what is it? He got upset at Jordan Grace or whatever, over literally paying
Okay.
homage to him.
Yeah, he wasn't
Niggas,
feeling that.
niggas so bitter. He can't even respect the homage, bruh.
I believe she like said it wrong though. I don't think or somewhere like it wasn't exactly the way he said it. Either way,
Then what claim does he have to it?
I'm really close. Either way, no, yeah, he was doing a lot.
Yeah, that nigga doing too much. Chill the fuck out, bro. Um, what is it? Tony Storm versus Mia Shirakawa, and then they have a tag match with who the fuck was they playing?
It was Tony Storm, Mariah May, and Mira
May,
Shirakawa versus
mm-hmm.
Saraya, Harley
Harley
Cameron,
Cameron.
and Anna Jay.
Oh yeah, Ruby is still pregnant. Yeah.
She's very much pregnant. So yeah, Anna Jay, who I think linked up with them, either was on Collision or Dynamite last week. I don't remember in one of those shows.
It was
So
one of them shows.
either one of those shows. And now they're together. They're not officially the new Outcast yet, but it seems like they're the new Outcast.
You ready for the new Outcast?
Yeah.
You want a new Outcast?
Shout out to Mina Shirakawa because she be shaking them things, and I like that.
She was shaking them things,
She
and
do
I
be
like
shaking them
that.
things. Them chi-chis, boy. She moving them things around. I think more
Um,
wrestlers should do that. Men and women. Start shaking that chest.
you added the men in there to not seem like a creep, but now we know what it is,
Oh no,
nigga.
I can be creepy. You want me to get creepy about it?
Hell no.
I'm just saying.
Nigga trying to be inclusive. You're not trying to see
Inclusive.
you're not trying to see Otis shake them things, bruh.
We see it every week.
But you're not trying to.
You get the crowd going.
Kind of crazy that it does.
It do.
I really never thought Otis would get this far. Like when that nigga came up on heavy machinery, I said these niggas is fucking cooked, bruh. I
No,
was very
he was
surprised.
pretty. He was pretty over heavy machinery. Not to
Heavy
this
machinery.
level. You know what's crazy too? This is a little off topic, but imagine that Mandy moment if it would have happened in front of people. I guarantee he would have blew the fucking roof off. There was no roof on that stadium, but if there was a roof on that stadium, they would have blew that shit off.
It also wasn't a stadium, but
It was a football field. I'm talking about if it would have happened at Raymond James.
oh yeah, yeah.
Not in the fucking PC. Blow the roof off the PC. I'd hope
Shit
so.
would have been heat. But yeah, of course, you already know who loses. I don't really gotta tell you guys. And I kind of realized this like a couple of matches ago or discussions ago that we're not deciding a winner, but I guess we'll just circle back once the shit is over with. Mercedes Monet, who's not even on the show.
She's on the show.
She was on the show. What'd she do?
She had a little well, first of all, she went to the CMLL show on over the weekend and pulled up on Stephanie. They got into a little scuffle, if I'm not mistaken. I did not watch it, so I don't know. Um yeah, that's pretty and then she cut a backstage look promo on Stephanie, and that was pretty much it.
Okay.
That so this feud has been very enthralling, exhilarating, a lot of moving parts, a lot of swerves. That sarcasm. None of this happened. It's been pretty boring. Mercedes is not really around. She's around, but like not really.
I
She
know.
on her bare. She on her bare minimum. She give a little backstage promo. That's about it. Wrestle once a month. I respect it. But like Stephanie, I don't think she's even been on the show since the first episode, since when she came out and raised the title in the air.
Yeah, and that was pretty
I
much
don't think
it.
we've seen her. I don't think we've seen her since. We saw our tag partner,
Hmm.
who Mercedes beat up. You know,
And that's AEW, bro. Nothing really going on here.
that's Mercedes. I don't know what this is about. Trained, but I feel like this one's a given. That belt was made for Mercedes in the first place, so she's getting it back.
Oh,
And
the
New
New
Japan
Japan joint.
strong, yeah, that was made for her, so she's getting it back.
Girl, take it and go back to New Japan. That's how I'm feeling. What do we got next? Um, they didn't announce the final participant for the ladder match.
It will be the Young Bucks choosing. They have not said it
Could be some New
yet.
Japan nigga, whatever.
I think it is good. I think it's gonna be Hangman probably.
But why would they play Hangman in there when they got Jack Perry as like their thing?
That's a good point. He's not in the tournament.
No, he's in the ladder match.
We're talking about the ladder match. I thought you were talking about the Owen tournament.
Yeah, did they announce the person that's gonna be in the ladder match?
Didn't they announce everybody already?
Oh, well, Wiki ain't update. But right
Uh,
now we got Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Jack Perry, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, and TBD. New guy?
it'll probably be it. Then yeah, that'll probably be some New Japan guy or like a CMLL guy.
Any New Japan guesses?
I don't even know who's on the fucking roster. I don't know. Who's on the New Japan roster? Evil. He's never been to
Evil
the States
none.
yet, has he? Is he even around still?
Yeah, I don't think that nigga gonna do a ladder match.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of who would be like on the New Japan roster that people would care about that would be in the ladder match. El Phantasmo or like El Desperado or some shit. I can see them being thrown in there. Oh,
Oh,
Takahashi's there. He's in the States. Throw him in that motherfucker.
yeah, it might be too bad.
Throw Takahashi out there. He ain't doing shit. You got him for the weekend, might as well.
Yeah, the niggas
Doki.
around.
Throw Doki in there.
I'm surprised you know that, nigga.
Doki Choki. I know who that is. Come on, man.
That's whatever you say, bro.
That's what they said. Doki Choki.
Doki Choki's a crazy name, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, ladder match for this. I don't think there was really anything about this on the show. Um,
He got brought up during the Mark Briscoe promo.
okay.
Oh, look at that. Rhea and Buddy got married.
Yeah, he better let that down.
Yeah, shit. Good for them.
Niggas do not play about Rhea, bro.
He don't either. He gonna tell everybody that he's fucking her every chance he gets.
Because niggas think Dom piping. That's why. Yeah, yeah.
Man, I'll tell you both of their spouses are very strong people.
Dominique's spouse got to be the strongest person on
She
earth.
she is the strongest soldier. We ain't heard a peep from her. I don't even know what she
Yeah.
looked like, to be honest with you.
I think if you go on Instagram, you'll see
Oh
a
no,
post where he
yeah, they've been
proposed.
together for a long time.
Yeah, that boy got loyalty. The Mexican love that TikTok keep talking about.
Is she Mexican?
No, I don't know. Well, Dom is.
I know he is. What the fuck? I know he is.
No, the Mexican love is not like
his
it's
side,
not
his side.
mutual. It's just yeah. Yeah, you
I'm
know,
not. I
you
gotta
know.
dig deep. Mad Lib Morgan on his fucking feed. God damn,
Oh, he a freaky ass nigga.
bro, go look at Instagram. Nothing but Lib Morgan on this thing.
I feel him. Hold on, let me
Hell too.
check. Yeah, no. If I had Rhea Ripley and fucking Liv Morgan play around with my man,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
I
bro.
throw the fuck up, bruh.
There's a picture of him sitting on her lap in front of a Christmas tree.
I think it might. I
Are
think
you
he like
talking to me?
proposed. Well, I think it's just like his fiance, but I think they got he like proposed like a while ago.
Well, they got married a couple months ago, so
Oh, word.
yeah, they got. You didn't see the videos with like Rey Mysterio dancing and shit. Like they were just dancing, and Rhea was there. Rhea was there.
Okay, that was his wedding. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you go pretty deep to find his
You
fiance. Damn, I'm still scrolling.
that boy said this shit work only, bruh. I'm sure if you find like engage or propose or something, you'll find some
Yeah.
shit. Um, you invited your coworker to your wedding, bruh?
Um, probably not, but it's different. Like if you on the road with these niggas every day,
Yeah, no,
that's different.
that's the family portion
Yeah,
of it. Like
that's like,
not
and she's not, you know what I mean? Especially for her, because like, well, in Rhea's case, I guess, because like her family's all on the other side of the world, so like that's actually her
okay.
family for real. Her and like them and Buddy, that's all she got.
Damn, that shit must be hard. She must be like just chilling. She need to go back home one time. Oh wait, she probably can't because doctor's
That's deep,
appointments and
nigga.
shit.
I mean, deep. I'm sure she went home on her time off.
Uh,
Yeah, they got married 3 days ago. Good for them.
fantastic. Swerve versus Will Ospreay versus Gates of Agony.
I ain't gonna hold you. I tuned this match out.
Boy, trust me, I did the same fucking thing.
I don't know what happened. I saw Osprey got beat up by Swerve at the end, which what really matters.
Swerve kicked the shit out of Ospreay. I saw that.
That's all we need to see.
Yeah. Gates of Agony are not competitors that I care for. I I know they
I
were
don't
really on the
I don't
show just to do their thing, but
I don't even think they're bad. I think they're fine workers. They're kind of ain't much going for them. Like they kind of just a little bland. They need something. I don't know. They're just two big muscly dudes, but like I don't know. It's just a little bland. They need something else. Like either like make them killers because they first of all they lose too fucking much. So I don't know
mhm.
what the cause. Like as soon as I saw that match, I said, "Oh yeah, they're not winning that. They're like 0-20 for the year."
Yeah, no. So Swerve was like, "Hey, yeah, I know I forgot about y'all, but I got y'all, man. I got y'all. Come on, man.
Get you a little main event. Get you a little main event. I got you.
Yeah, I fuck with you, man. Oh man, I just made a terrible move in Bellator, but that's okay. Um, well, that's Forbidden Door. Let's circle back and tell our predictions. Uh, the Elite or Scissor Ace?
Um, I don't know the elite. I guess.
I'm gonna go the Elite as well. Learning
Shout out to
Tree. Oh,
shout out to Okada beating the shit out of Ultimo Guerrero. Terrible, terrible match, bro. Nigga clothesline the nigga's mask off his face. That shit was funny as fuck.
that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Yeah. So the Elite, Learning Tree, or Hook and Friends.
Knowing Jericho, Learning Tree might win that match.
I think Learning Tree is gonna win that match as well.
I do like Hook and Joe together though, and Shibata. That's a good little trio. They're fun.
I'm sure they are. Um, Danielson versus Shingo.
Danielson. I don't think
Yeah, no,
Shingo's gonna be
Shingo.
around
Yeah.
after this weekend.
Yeah, so I really don't know why. um they're having this fucking match, but it is what it is. Um
It'll be good.
oh, I'm sure it's Danielson, but
It's Shingo. That's my nigga. I love Shingo.
I love Shingo too. He just needs to get the fuck out of New Japan. But I think he's a for lifer for real.
Yeah, they don't keep him around.
How long? Like, give it up,
He
niggas.
he been wrestling for a long time too.
Yeah, I know.
I remember when he started
Yeah,
when they had that nigga working at Full Impact Pro FIP with FIP champion wrestling Danielson.
some things never change.
Something never changed, man. It's full flat circle, whatever the saying is.
Time is cynical or circular or whatever. Um, okay. Then we got MJF versus Henchero, Sarah, whatever. MJF for sure.
That you said, oh.
Whatever. Um, you got MJF?
Yes, MJF's gonna win that match.
Of course you do. Um,
Hometown. I don't see the reason he would lose.
yeah, there's literally no reason, no build, no nothing. John Moxley versus Tetsuya Naito. I think Naito takes this, and then they put that belt back in. Just have that belt back in Japan.
This is my thing. What does Moxley do going forward then if he doesn't have that championship? Did he go back? Did he go after the main one now?
No, he continues to do tag matches and nothing of else of importance. That's what happens.
That's fair.
Like as if he's been doing shit important now. Like
He really is. Just beating guys.
yeah, he's just beating the shit out of dudes. That's pretty much it. Yeah, he don't really got much going on. Um, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. I think Orange Cassidy's gonna take it.
Yeah, I don't see one. But Zack Sabre Jr. He already lost the Danielson match this year.
Yeah.
He already
No,
did
no, no,
he
no,
already
no,
did the
no.
Danielson. Was that this year or last year?
Yeah, it seems like a last year type thing, type beat.
Let me check. Let's see. Um. Okay, yeah, that was last year. Okay, I about to say because he lost to Danielson, right? So they would have. I think he could actually. I think I can see Zach if Zack Sabre Jr. is sticking around for a little bit. I can see him winning that if they could have him for like Wembley or something. I, I can see Zach sticking around. I can see it. You know, I'm gonna go with Zach winning this.
Okay. I think the only way I see Saber winning this is if the Don Callis family gets involved. Um,
Which is possible.
Tony Storm versus Mariah May. Tony Storm. I mean, Mia Shirakawa. I definitely think that Tony Storm is going to win here. I don't see why she would lose.
Yeah, Tony's winning that. And I will say I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this feud. It's been the most fun build they've had for any of the matches. I'll say that much.
So it's kind of also been the only thing that's actually getting like actual like
Reaction,
story.
yeah,
That too.
the reaction
Like
time story. People like I'm actually interested in Mina Shirakawa compared to like when she first came out and just like niggas like who the fuck is this?
yeah.
Now she's an
Like
established character. I know
yeah,
what her thing is now.
they established her character way better than like any other like fucking newcomer that has come in AEW this past fucking year. Which is just like promotion is so ass backwards. Um yeah, she's cool. Mercedes versus Stephanie. Mercedes, I don't
That shit goes
like
7 minutes.
a lot of motherfuckers, you know, on this card like that aren't AEW, they're not gonna win.
That's why I think Zack Sabre Jr. is gonna win. They're gonna throw a curveball at us on that one.
The one victory that's gonna happen on the card.
Yeah, that one doesn't matter. It's for there's no stakes in this match. It's just a match.
Yeah, I see that happening for sure. And then for the ladder match, I'm gonna go with Jack Perry. I always thought he was gonna win this.
Yeah, that belt seems like is made for Jack Perry at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Also not on the show today. I figured he would be.
Hmm. AEW go home shows are always weird.
They are weird.
Like, what is it? This show just had a bunch of fucking tag matches. Probably like one singles
I
match.
saw you blame that on me too.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely your fault.
You know what's crazy? I'm not. I might be on some like
AEW payroll. I know.
no. I think so. Like I don't want to believe it, but sometimes I think I know because I know Tony Khan is so online. I do think some of my tweets do reach him at some point. He'll like see what's one of my
All
tweets.
right, don't give yourself a big head like that.
I don't want to, but sometimes I feel like, yo, like, did you see that tweet I just put out? It'd be like a direct response to some shit I said. It's happened like twice in like the last month. I've wrapped the
you
first thing.
you are the sicko. Like
There's something there's
you're
something
the
I brought up
sicko
like
he
a couple.
wants, bro.
I brought a couple weeks ago. I brought up something and he like he booked exactly like what I was complaining about. I don't remember what it was, but sometimes
And he was your man's.
he was my man's.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no.
I can't believe that guy won like Booker of the Year 4 years in a row.
Because only sick niggas read the fucking wrestling news observer or whatever
You know,
bullshit.
and guess what happened when you finally ran out of fucking quote unquote dream matches? You didn't win that Booker of the Year no more. Couldn't give it to him then. Like the
All right.
fraud. The fraud when I see one.
Oh, fuck, I bet he was a fraud. And then Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. I think Swerve Strickland is gonna take it.
If they're smart, they have Will Ospreay win that match.
Well, guess what? They not smart.
Swerve and not moving the needle. Ospreay is like one of the few people who actually get big reaction. Like every time he comes out, he gets a huge pop. As soon as that music hits, like he's the guy. Put the belt on him. Get the shit over with. Get the fucking MJF feud rocking after pay per view. We get shit going. I don't know
You're
what
a
Swerve
demand.
gonna do it all in, but I think if they're smart, they give Ospreay the championship. Have him be double champion, and then you can give the. But then I don't even know. I would say solidify the international and
Nigga, every title should be like
because they have a lot of
solidified.
singles men's titles that they don't need. There's like four, like TNT, Continental, International. They're all three the same championship. Like I don't think you need. I don't think you need all three of those. One of those can get consolidated.
It's a lot of
If I had to
egos to
choose,
work with,
if I
my
had to
brother.
choose, I would get rid of Okada's belt. It's the ugliest out of the three, and it's very unnecessary.
I agree. That the continental shit or the triple crown or whatever. And remember, that is already like three titles, like
No, it's not anymore.
consolidated in one.
It's only one title because it was consolidated with the Ring of Honor title, but now Mark Briscoe has that, so they split them up.
They reverted it. Oh my
Yeah, they
god.
split it up after a while.
What was the fucking point of this? What was the point of the niggas? Can't even be a
Continental
triple crown
Class,
no more.
Continental Classic, is just a thing to do,
It's a little silly little thing.
a little
Uh,
thing.
AEW never ceases to amaze me. All right, yeah, that's it. That's AEW. Woo! That shit the fuck out the way. What's next?
NXT.
NXT. All right. We got the tag team Turmoil.
I got an issue with this. This is gonna be a negative pod for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
I also have a problem with this one, and I think we both have the same problem.
Oh, you go first.
Okay. I like I thought this match was fine. My only problem with it is that there's a lot of tag teams that got called up to the main roster that are here. I
Yeah, get these niggas off my show.
I have no issue with these main roster guys being on the show, but for me to like let this shit slide, you have to be working with other you have to be working with non main roster talent. Like I was really cool with this match when it was Idris and No Fair or whatever. Also do something with those guys, Jesus Christ.
They're
And
doing
New
something. It's
Cat
just not interesting.
that
I don't care about their bad luck.
Yeah, that part. Um, versus New Catch Republic. But once it became New Catch Republic versus
Legato.
Legato, I was just like, take this
What are we
shit.
doing?
I said, take that shit to main event, speed, whatever the fuck. Take that shit somewhere else. Like I legitimately don't. Why are they here?
Why is he around?
Like, and then Apollo Cruz comes out and do the thing, and now Apollo Cruz and Elgato's doing their thing on NXT. Get that shit the fuck out of here, son. I don't want to see that shit,
All
man.
y'all graduated. Why are y'all back?
Yeah, a bunch of fucking super seniors, bruh.
Like literally all of them were on the show last year. Go away.
Like I don't really understand why either of those teams were in the turmoil.
This is my thing. You have other teams that are like ain't doing shit. You
Yeah,
could have had them boys, Igwe and DuPont. They chilling. They ain't doing
I have
shit.
no idea who you're talking about, but
The two
sure,
big
fuck
black
it, whatever.
the two big black niggas that wear Tims and like overalls,
Oh
whatever the fuck they
yeah,
got
like
on.
why the fuck they had
Them
him on the
niggas.
shoulder?
Hank and Tank
OTM,
wasn't on it.
OTM not
OTM was
getting involved.
involved. They were involved in it. They were involved.
They were not. All they did was stand
They
stand
got
by the
him.
thing when the fucking Good Brothers got eliminated. When it was New Catch Republic versus the Good Brothers, that's when the anger really started boiling up.
All right, well, at least the Good Brothers are like NXT. They've been on NXT for a while now. You know what I mean? Not like they came down. They've been
But the
NXT
thing
guys
is
for
that like they've been on NXT working with, say it with me, NXT guys.
yeah.
So when you're not working, if you're like here and you're not going to be
They
working with main roster
they are
guys,
the
please
NXT
leave.
guys.
Talk about super seniors. Um, but yeah, either way, Chase U wins, which I'm just like, you had New Catch Republic do all that, but it's to build the story of what is it, Rich Holland and them.
Reversing the curse. I gotta be honest. I'm a little over Chase U at this point. I'll give them credit for lasting this long without me getting tired of them, but I'm growing tired of them now.
I'm getting
They're not doing it
I'm
for me.
yeah, I don't really care about the outsiders that like join this group and shit, you know. Um
I kind of want them gone. I want Andre Chase and them just on the main roster at this point.
that'd be nice.
Shit, Tia can go too. That's fine. I think she's probably good enough to go on the main roster.
I think so. Others might not. I
I
think
know
she
she's
good.
young, but she's not like she's bad. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, she's not terrible or
you
anything,
know what she's doing
but
out there.
um yeah, no, that's how I'm feeling about NXT right now. Um I just feel like it was very unnecessary for those teams to be on the show. Like it didn't like really upset me or anything like that, but I was just legitimately just like, why though?
Yeah.
Um that's all. Um all right, so coming out of the turmoil, did they announce OC versus OTM or did I just imagine that?
Um, I don't
Because I
think
know
so.
I know Mi Chan and Jada Parker are having a street fight, but aren't the boys also having their own individual match?
I believe they might be. I'm not 100% sure on that. They might have spoke on that for next week, but um, I mean, it seems inevitable that match is going to happen, or at least like a 6 person, one or the other,
Mm-hmm.
in the near future. We'll
Yeah.
probably get to that after Michin versus Jada Parker next week.
Yeah.
Great promo by Jada Parker. I thought.
Yeah, she pulled up, started talking crazy. I like that
Also,
energy.
the running joke of Vic Joseph being a snitch is really funny. Yeah, don't go back to that snitching Booker T. I said, oh, y'all ain't right. He do dress like an
um,
undercover cop though.
I mean, he's white. How was he supposed to
I
dress?
mean, huh? Nigga
White
dressed like
niggas
an
don't.
NPC. I
White
when
niggas
I
don't
saw
get fly,
that
man.
footage of him and Corey Graves pull out the Wale Mania, I was like, who the hell is that? I didn't even know who it was. Who the fuck is that guy?
All right, I'm trying my dog, man. He not that much of a square now. Um,
Also, Big Joseph, you scared me. You're doing too much with the pop culture references. I didn't need a Hawk Tua 5 minutes into the show. Forced it in too. By the way, didn't even make sense within the
hey,
context of what he was talking about.
hey, it's better than him and then Pat McAfee doing it because Pat McAfee probably would repeat it like 18 times trying to pop Michael Cole. So you take what you can get.
I heard a Hawk Tua joke, and then like 20 minutes later, he had a Justin Timberlake joke. I'm like, all right, bro, all right, Morrow, relax,
Oh, hey, don't do my
relax,
dog like that.
Morrow.
Don't do my dog like that. Don't do my dog like that.
Vic's
Hey,
my guy. That's my guy. But I'm just saying,
nah, don't try my
relax.
dog like that. Um, and then Hank and Tank versus New Catch Republic next week. That was something that that eased my anger just a little bit when they announced that. I was cool with that.
Why are they
Um
not? Why are they not on Raw? Why are you not in the show you're supposed to be on? You have 3 hours of that fucking show. They can't squeeze them in somewhere.
no, you gotta squeeze in the fucking Uncle Howdy bullshit.
Oh, hold on. I like that. That Uncle Howdy promo was really good. Did you watch it on Raw?
No,
Oh, that was really good. You should watch it.
I don't think I
Great.
will.
Bo Dallas has some incredible acting. Like you now you're on like some like wrestling promo shit. Like the acting was just really good in his bag. No, I really enjoyed that. But yeah. I just feel like why. I mean, I think Hank and Tank versus New Catch will be good though. But I would like to see Hank and Tank do some more stuff. I do like them actually.
I think they're really good.
I like their energy.
So I was just very confused on why weren't they in that, whatever the fuck match it was. Turmoil. And then I don't know, I guess Rich Holland turns or something and joins New Catch Republic, but whatever.
Ew.
I
I
I on
guess whatever.
I don't know
Whatever. You
what
know,
to make. I don't know what to make of it, honestly. So it
if that happens, it's fine. I wouldn't even care. None of them doing shit anyway.
was very upsetting. It was like, ah, whatever, fuck it.
I was thinking about that. Like, you know what? Whatever.
Who gives a shit? I feel that. Okay. Well, yeah, that's a lot of that. Just a lot of things got consolidated into that really one long match, and then to all the stuff that was happening during the main event, we have Ethan Page come out, um, beat Javon Evans. He got added into, or like I think Ava said that she was gonna think about it, and then Triple H was just like, once again, just being like, "Hey man, get this nigga what he want, please."
Yeah.
I think Trick needs to stop doing that.
Feeling himself.
Yeah. So that happens. Then Sean's I forget the order, but Sean Spears comes out, talks some shit. Trick Williams sits down Goofy, and that like made the internet laugh and shit. Um
Oh, do you know? Did you watch last week where was it? They called him a goofy, mad hard with his chest. Javon called Ethan Page a goofy, like goofy. I think he want to say
no.
goofy ass nigga, but he stops himself.
I had to dial it back.
Yeah, I was telling Neil it's gonna slip out. It's
Hey
coming.
man,
He's too relaxed.
a lot of the young black wrestlers, man, y'all good on showing restraint, not saying it. Cause I let that shit fly.
Especially because I know he used to say it on the indies. Like I've seen clips of him like saying nigga like on the indies. So I know he was
Yeah,
saying
he
it.
could.
It's only a matter of time.
He had the right.
Roman, remember when Roman slipped up?
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
Out of all three of the bloodline, him slipping up was the funniest thing. Like I thought for sure Jay would be the one to slip up and say it. So for
Right?
Roman to be the one, so for Roman to be the one to slip up and say it is really funny.
Roman, something else. Um, what else we got going on? Yeah, so that happens. Trick Williams, he seems to have like a lot of like trust issues or just like PTSD over the mellow thing because Giovanna was like, hey man, I'll back you up, it's be really cool. He's like,
Chill.
nah, 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 chill out, chill out, chill out. So Javon Evans did go out there, and maybe if he was out there, he would save Trick from not losing his match. Brooke Jensen, who is having this very weird program,
Hate
um,
it.
that only I think it's weird that they're setting up well, like the program only goes on during like I guess like just weird sporadic moments on the show. Like it's very weird.
It's more online than anything.
Yeah, like they
You,
had
you
his the when his wife started tweeting had me thinking that nigga died, bro. I said y'all niggas doing too much, bro.
it's
That shit
like they're
that
trying to
made
do
me
the
mad actually.
they're trying to do the fucking Brian Pillman loose cannon thing, but it's like diet version. You know what I mean? Like like
Yeah,
who first of all who gives a fuck because it's Brooks Jensen or Ben
yeah,
Buchanan now, whatever whoever called himself.
that's a new name.
Well, I mean, I think his last name is actually Buchanan because his dad, Bull Buchanan. But I didn't know if that was like Bull Buchanan's real name. Is that his real name? What's Bull Buchanan's real name? Barry Buchanan.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
don't don't have him out there by that name, bro. Because I'm not nigga.
What, Ben Buchanan?
Yeah, bro. We don't know your daddy like that, bro.
Hold on. Niggas know the Bull Buchanan, man. He was the right to censor.
I don't know your daddy like that, man. If Braun Breaker could go a really long time without changing his name to Steiner, man, the fuck up and not use your daddy name, bro.
I mean, it's also his name.
Be your own man.
That's his name.
Be your own man.
You can't be more your own man if you off your unless you
Don't
use your
use
name.
don't use your pop's name, man. Do this
Either
shit on
way,
your
I'm
own,
over it.
dolo.
Either way, I'm over it. I don't really care. But it did factor into the finish, which I thought was creative way to have Trick lose and have Sean Spears get a pin over him to include him in the 4-way.
Yeah, crack the skull with a thing. Um how do we move forward with the Brooke Jensen thing?
I think he starts working TNA for a while.
You know, that wouldn't be too bad. I like that idea.
Because his storyline, he doesn't work in NXT anymore.
I think he
He's a
should
free
work.
agent.
I think he should
So I
work.
say, why not?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
I think when he had that excursion to UK, or was that the other one? Never
No, it
mind.
was
That was
UK.
that
No,
was
no,
Briggs. No. Oh, they
no.
won the tag belt. They won the
Yeah,
tag
they won
belts.
the tag
Yeah,
belts.
I thought that new scenery for them was really good. I think maybe that'd be good for I won't call them Bull Buchanan for Brooks Jensen. Head over to TNA for a little bit.
It'll be good for Bo Buchanan, bro.
Rest in peace. He dead, right? Is he alive?
Man, I should be asking. I should be asking you
Is Bull
that.
Buchanan alive? Hold on.
I think he's
Yo,
alive.
I think he's alive because the wrestlers of that era, you never like that
Yeah, you never
2000s
know.
era. You never fucking know if they're dead or not. He's alive.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Damn, his dad not telling him this shit wet, bro.
He had a hell of a career if you think about it. The WWE run, Japan run. He actually had a pretty good career when you think about it.
I'm not really too familiar with stuff.
All Japan with Rico. I think he was he with Giant Bernard? Maybe not. I might have made that up.
It's very
GHC
it's very
championship
much
with
possible.
D'Lo.
So
I get him mixed up with like Tomko sometimes.
no,
So he had a little Japan run too.
soon enough we'll see a fan cam of Tom Cole.
Where's he at? That's a great question. Anyway,
Stop,
go on with the NXT. Go on.
stop asking me questions about these niggas, man. I don't know shit about nothing. um, yeah, Triple Wins lose. All right, so we get into the quick hits because I don't really feel like anything else really happened on the show. To be honest, um, so Wesley versus Joe Coffey. I will be straight up honest. When I saw Joe Coffey come out, I was like, all right, who's he gonna wrestle? Like, depending on who he's wrestling, I'm gonna go take a shower. When I saw Wesley come out, I said, yeah, run that bath, bruh.
You didn't miss much.
I know I didn't miss much. I know nothing was gonna happen here. I know this shit was gonna be whack. Dog, call up Wesley or like call him up. Get call the tag team partner back, bruh. I know he done. I know he passed social studies now. I'm sick of this shit.
I think we got to get out the way, get Obafemi the 1-on-1 win over Wesley, and then get it moving from there.
Like the fact that like they're doing all this shit with Wesley just for him to lose again, it's crazy. Also, I don't want him to win this title anymore. Like I think I said it enough. He doesn't need to be in the realm of that belt anymore. I know it's a kind of like, oh, I never really lost it type shit, but you lost. Let's move on. Like, let's move on to bigger, better things, bro. Having niggas like Ethan Page eat right off his fucking plate because he's obsessed with this fucking like being a mid carder. I know it's not his fault, but let's get this nigga out of here, man. This shit's nuts. This is boring too. Fucking hate it. And then when I came back from the shower, it was Tony D'Angelo versus Nathan Frazier, which people said was really cool. I haven't had the time to
It
watch
was
it.
good. That was actually a good Heritage Cup match for a change. Like it was
I
like it reminded me of the NXT UK era of
mm,
good Heritage Cup matches.
good.
Because Frazier knows
Uh,
how to do it. He's a former champion, or was he?
yeah. Oh,
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, no, it was really good. You should watch that actually.
okay. I just didn't have the time to watch it on YouTube before AEW came on. Uh Roxanne versus Carmen Petrovich. Roxanne, she needs a new way of like having her vignettes done.
You talking shit about me?
Yeah, the like it's getting
What are you
Kaden
talking
Carter.
shit?
It's getting Kaden Carter S where she just come up in the room and be like, "You talking shit?
Why
Where
just
you gonna
kidding,
fight,
Carter?
nigga?"
What about Katana?
Oh, whatever. Casey Square, my fault. But nah, that yeah, she just be coming into rooms crazy and then just starts wilding out on niggas.
I
Um,
appreciate they pointed out that her back fist clearly isn't as good as Lola's because they pointed out that
yeah,
she didn't sell Lola didn't sell it. So you didn't do nothing to her.
yeah, Lola got like right back up. Yeah, no, it looked terrible. When I saw it, I was just like, they should have
I
Lola
I
died
I
out of that
think
shit.
I think Lola should have sold it better. But I think she was just like, you hit me in the chest. You didn't even hit me in the face. So like, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
sell
no,
this.
because it was
and
terrible.
then
I'm not selling that shit
and,
neither.
and then Roxanne just stomped her, which I thought
Yeah,
was really funny. Um, I
yeah,
will say
no,
Roxanne definitely sold her fucking back fist though.
good.
So that shit like she got shot.
Roxanne is smaller, than Lola.
And
So
Lola's
and also
actual like
Lola's a
actual fighter.
fighter. So it should have went that way. Um but I thought the Carmen Petrovich match was cool. Did Natalia just leave? Like left her high and dry?
Natalia might not be in the company anymore. Allegedly, she's taking WWE out of her Twitter bio or Instagram bio. One of them. It's not even like no mention of WWE. You might be gone.
That's nice.
I don't
Well,
know what she would do. I mean,
man, you know what's to come.
my thing is like she's been. I think just because she's been in WWE for so long, it's been like 15 years. I feel like at this point, maybe even longer. She might want to try something different. I feel it. She's pretty much done everything she can. She's. I mean, they've given her more than I thought they'd ever give her anyway. So
She got a title run.
she got multiple world title runs.
Crazy when you really think about
Yeah,
it.
yes, she's got a really good run. Beat a lot
um
of fucking mass releases. You know what I mean? Like she's pretty much the locker room mom. Her and Tamina.
man,
Shout out to her, man. But
damn.
yeah, no, she wasn't there. Carmen's on her own now. Good luck. Swim good. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
swim hella good. It's about to get rough out here. Um, that's okay, I guess. Uh, what else we got going on? Tavion Heist defeats Damian Kemp.
Whooped
I
his ass.
am
I like him.
I'm putting my hat down on Damian Kemp. It
What
ain't
do you
gonna
mean?
work. But the standing is over.
Hey, they if they throw Tavion Heights in the group, it might be you might be right. It might be over for Damon Kim. He does everything better and he's bigger than Damon Kim. So what's the
Yeah,
point of having
nah.
Damon?
I like you a lot, Mr. Kemp, but nah, you getting whooped by that nigga, bro.
Throwing that boy around.
The shit shit sickening, bro. Um, yeah, man, I really like Damon Kemp, but nah, boy, it's not gonna work around here. Um, and now what is it? Tavion Heights is now he's a part of the group.
It seems implied that was what happened. Maybe we'll see more next week.
Damn, nigga got beat the fuck up and then took his spot. Ran into his trap, took his guns. Well, I can't be too sad about it. I think the only person that's really like growing and all that in that group is Charli. Like he's actually like growing
Yeah,
a character and shit. He getting a little silly.
I mean that's what his dad was known for. Might as well embrace it. I know you want to be serious guy, but that's not what got Regal over. Regal didn't get over because he's a good wrestler. Regal
Hey,
got over
don't
because he would just do whatever. They can really kiss Vince McMahon's ass on TV. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
nigga, you want that job or not, nigga?
No, I'm not kissing that old man's white fucking steroided ass. I'm not doing it.
Steroid ass is crazy. But nah,
Yeah,
hey man, it's what paid the bills.
it definitely paid the bills.
Kept
Especially,
this kept this family
especially Regal.
fed, man.
Regal was bugging out.
Mm-hmm.
Regal lucky to be alive. To be honest with you.
Yeah. And I'm not even gonna say as well because I heard him say it himself that he's
Yeah, no, he said it himself. He was looking crazy out there.
like, yeah, nah, man, I was fucking wilding, bro.
I was bugging.
Yeah, sick. I'm glad he's better.
Yeah, for
um,
sure.
what else happened? So Ruka defeated Ariana Grace. Ariana Grace is having a very funny Twitter gimmick going on. I like what she's doing on there.
I don't know what's
Um,
going on, but yeah, I'm with you on that. Anything Ariana Grace is doing, I'm with it. Feel me?
that's crazy. Um, she has a lot of fun. What's next? Sorry, I lost my place. Kalani has a lot of challengers.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
They got a lot of girls, so a lot of girls got
Yeah,
something to do now.
yeah. So I'm not trying to see no fucking shenanigans where niggas that should be getting. Well, honestly, it just seems like everybody's like lining up. So, and then with that, Fallon Henley will be joining JC Jane and
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
We got a new toxic attraction 2.0.
I I rolled my fucking eyes at that shit, bro. I said, come on now.
Hey, you know what? I would have preferred Fallon on her own, but they got a lot of girls they got to get on TV.
Yeah.
So if you got to group them together, I get it.
Well, like, what was the point of the sad departure of that fucking group if they was just they were just gonna join others. They were just like, oh, we're gonna just trying to find success in our own in our own ways and shit like that, and they all just ended up right back next to each other.
Well, Fallon she realized she can't do this on her own, man. There's too many girls. You got to group up. You have no choice but to group up. There's too many girls. There's like 30 girls. Yeah, click up. We already know it's a 20v1. You know what I
um,
mean?
I hear you, bro. Um, what's next? No, that's it for NXT. Unless I missed anything, I think we hit
You
everything on
did.
the
You
head.
missed Oro
What did I
Oro
miss?
Menta's
Oh
fantastic promo.
fuck yeah! No, that shit was really good. I can't believe I
That
almost
was
forgot that shit.
so good. Bro, I didn't know he
Yeah, I didn't
first of
know
all,
you had it on.
I didn't know that story, and the fact that it was such a good promo. Yeah, I think low key, I think it really actually got the Booker. Like Booker looked like he a little choked up a little bit. But yeah, man, if you haven't seen anything from NXT last week, that Oro Mensah promo was incredible. He talks about what he had to go through as a child and what happened to his father. This is a really good, and what, like, what metaphor means to him and what all this means to him and why he's doing it. It was just really good, and I think you should go out of your way to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm interested to see what they do with Oro Mensah. I think it seems like at this point, metaphor baby faces.
Yeah,
Noam Dar is going to be out for a long time. It seems like that boy
which I'm.
pulled the fucking muscle off the bone.
Yeah, I'm just like I hit
I
the
think
again,
he stay hurt, bro. Always
again.
hurt again.
Yeah, man.
So
This is them years on the indies, man.
yeah, ain't lying.
Taxing.
So yeah, and I think the crowd wants to cheer for Lash. Jakara, I don't know what Jakara. She just got to go out there and look good, I guess. I don't know because
Yeah, she not really doing shit.
she ain't got much
So
else going on. But I think Lash people want. I think people want to cheer for Lash. She's very
hmm
likable. Um,
facts.
so yeah, might well turn him face. Or Mensa. I think Oro Mensa, Ethan Page. That's a good little feud for Mensa.
Mm,
They need guys to step up. So if it has to be Oro Mensa, who I think is capable of it, um, we'll try with Oro Mensa. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
think
are
that's a good
making an
move with
effort.
him.
They are making an effort to get the men going now. It seems like
Get what
because
going?
I mean the men,
Oh
the,
yeah.
the main roster, like the top main event guys. It looks like it's gonna be Evans, Sean Spears,
Hey,
Shrek,
Ethan.
Ethan Page, maybe somebody else. I don't know who else, but they gotta start getting some guys moving because the women are lapping them. They need to. The men are pretty stagnant, and Trick Williams gonna need more opponents.
Yeah. Speaking of the more opponents thing, I don't think Trick needs to be in a like multi-man match for the title, honestly. Like I know they probably just want to get as many Canadians on like that top shit as possible, but I think Trick is good enough to not like he he don't need to be given the Obi Femi treatment.
This my thing is I don't think I'm happy. I don't if they did do the one on one. I'm happy it wasn't with Javon. I don't think Javon needs to be in that match
That
solo. But
yes, I'll go with that. Like I don't think Javon should have been in there solo, but like
he's not ready for that.
mhm. But I think that like Trick would have been fine.
They're like just trick for Sean Spears or something.
Yeah.
But I would have rolled my eyes at that. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I don't want to see that. So I'll take the 4-way.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just like it don't that don't really it don't really need to be um that, you know. It is what it is. Well, that's it for our show. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. Um,
TikTok or Instagram.
yeah,
Those two.
TikTok and Instagram. You can follow Quan at the comeback spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. Um, Heat Wave is next week, so that should be cool. Money in the
For
Bank
that
is this week, right?
same week. No, it's the same weekend.
Same weekend? Holy fuck.
Yeah, the Money in the Bank on
Uh
Saturday, and then Heat Waves on Sunday.
oh, I hate when NXT gets to Sunday.
So next week's show we'll have a review of Forbidden Door, and then we'll do a preview of. I hate when they
Yeah.
fucking do that back to back weeks. It drives me crazy.
I mean, we could just not talk about AEW.
We're gonna talk about AEW. It's a fucking pay per view. Um. So yeah, next week will be a fun episode.
We could talk about the pay-per-view. I ain't watching the show. Like the
All right.
television.
No, we're gonna watch the show because we're on the road to Wembley.
The fuck that mean?
It's the Mania. That's their Mania. So the day after the Rumble.
I'm throwing up. All right. Well, that's it from us, guys. See you guys next week.